out now. Y'all tell me what he talking about.
You gotta understand, like, we sparred, what, a couple years ago. And, like, I don't judge everything on sparring, but I also understand the fact that I done developed a lot better, bigger, stronger, sharper, more knowledge since then. So I know for a fact, like, when we fight, it's not the same Shakur that you've seen from before.
So I think what Shakur is alluding to, right? He feel like these two have sparred in the past, like years ago, when he was a little dude. And he felt like back then, I was already hanging with him. I mean, he wasn't punishing me in sparring. Yeah, he good and all this. He got this too, that too. But back then, he wasn't really handling me. Now, fast forward a couple years. And I've been grinding it out. And y'all been seeing the sparring footage go around at Shakur, man. Y'all see that one that's going around with him and Ugas? He been in there with Prograis. Man, this dude been sparring Bud. Man, Shakur been in that thing shopping and shopping. So he feel as though now, hey, so if I was getting off on you back then, in sparring, I'm much bigger, I'm much faster, and I'm much stronger, much more hungrier, better IQ. You couldn't mess with me then. He felt as though basically he telling everybody that Jamel didn't hit his ceiling. He like Jamel didn't hit his ceiling. And if Jamel didn't hit his ceiling, I'm still growing, and I feel like my ceiling is way past his. Is he right or is he wrong? Is that true? Do y'all find it to be true? When I look at the styles of these two fighters, I gotta say Shakur is definitely getting better and better each and every fight. Some people think he overly defensive. He ain't crowd pleasing. He ain't pleasing a lot of the crowd out there and stuff. He don't care about that. The one thing I'm noticing about I love about Shakur, he ain't tripping about that crowd mentality. He ain't tripping about that, oh, let show off for the crowd. Now, if they boo me, they boo me, but I'm going to keep on winning. I'm going to keep on putting these dudes down. It's going to start to scare opponents. It's going to start to scare opponents. Y'all know how this go. Whenever you got somebody that's too defensive, move too much, showing too much IQ, too much ring generalship, well, this makes the opponent say, well, I don't want to fight him. This ain't Mexican style. This ain't rock'em sock'em robot type of guy. He's not going to give the crowds what they want to see. Boom, 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 boom. Some even jumping on Shakur about knockouts. Shakur like, I ain't going to be rushed. I'm going to be the truth. I'm going to be like Bud. I'm going to be the truth when I get older. I'm going to be ready. I'm in there with everybody. Andre Ward, everybody. This is the product of a lot of fighters fight fans. He kicks it in there in the Bomac gym. He's been over to the Russell's gym. He know what's up with them Russell's gym, with that Russell's gym. Shakur been there. Shakur been grinded and sharpened by everybody. Now, we know that this fight is going down in Atlanta. So they asking Shakur, like, yo, Shakur, man, how do you feel like, going behind Tank? Tank, did these amount of numbers in Atlanta. Shakur, like, I don't care about none of that stuff, man. I'm not going over there to plead. Look, man, Tank Davis is Tank. He's from Atlanta. He's part of the culture. He's really down there. He lived down there, everything. Look, man, I'm going down there to fight. I'm going down there to try to win as many people over as I can. But is that the hear all say all? No. The hear all say all is to walk out of that building with a world championship around my waist. And I like that mentality. But I got to say that Shakur's confidence is a little up there, though. Look, I believe Shakur is the truth. I believe that Shakur is going to be the best out of the new gen. I've said that over and over again. That don't change. I think Shakur, out of the new gen of fighters, he is going to be the last man standing. I think he's going to be avoided once he gets to a certain point in his career. I think it's going to take his suits and the people behind him to push hard to get fights because people are going to get the hell out the way from Shakur. Look at Valdez. I got Valdez turning into the Tropicana man, all for Shakur or Herring. Look at Valdez. Valdez could have forced Shakur at 26, got low. So I think that Shakur is going to be one of them dudes because of his style that people are not going to really want to fight. People are going to start giving excuses. He's going to start getting that Devin Haney treatment. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, he can't do this. He can't do that. He can't do this. But no one will fight him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to see that for Shakur. But he damn sure, like I said, he damn sure very, very confident for this fight. And I just was wondering why so much confidence. I got a lot of respect for Jamel Herring, man. And I think Jamel Herring gonna go in there and make it a good-ass fight. But I think that Jamel Herring, unfortunately, is going to face some limitations. And maybe he has hit his ceiling. You know, he's rejuvenated his career by going over there to Bomac. So maybe he kind of sort of has hit his ceiling. Maybe that's why he wanted to go towards that Valdez fight so bad, because he didn't really want it with Shakur. Maybe he do know that 2 years ago when Shakur was a pup, that Shakur was giving him the business in sparring, or Shakur was holding his own in sparring. Maybe he do know that. I don't know. But one thing I will say, either way you slice it, Jamel Herring is coming to fight fans. I think he's going to fight his heart out. But I think he's limited, unfortunately, physically in a lot of departments that's going to hurt him. I think Shakur is an accurate puncher. Very accurate. He doesn't waste much in that ring. Little subtle movements. That's what makes him such a good fighter. He can get away from your punches, get outside your punches. He judges it very well. Good hand speed. Very good hand speed. And pinpoint accuracy. And a good counter puncher. When they asked Shakur, like, you know, we seen Jamel fight this kind of fighter, that kind of fighter. What do you think you're going to do? Are you going to pressure him or are you going to box him? He like, I'm going to do what I want to do with him. That was Shakur's answer. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm like, well, if I'm Jamel Herring, I'm 35 years old, man, and I see this little 24-year-old telling me I'm going to do what I want to do with him. Shawty, I'm going to do what I want to do. Shakur said, I'm going to do what I want to do. If I want to press him, I'm going to press him. If I want to box him, I'm going to box him. It ain't nothing he can do about it. I'm going to do what I want to do. I say, this kid is confident. I like it. I like the brashness. Don't get me wrong. I like it. He need it. He need to kick up some dust. Jamel Herring is a gentleman. Jamel Herring ain't going to be that guy that's going to be disrespecting Shakur. Plus, they're kind of like buddies. I think Shakur just younger than Jamel, so he want to shine. He want the clout. He try to kick up a little dust. But Jamel just don't kind of play like that, man. He a military man. He's a man. You know what I'm saying? He just trying to get the job done. But I think physically he limited, bro. I think his jab his hands get back too slow. When he flicks his jab out there, it's long, it's rangy, but it gets back so slow. So his hands get back too slow. And I say if he misses Shakur gonna counter him all night, combination style possibly. Combination style. He fights pretty good off the back foot, not as good as he does coming forward. Shakur says he gonna press him. I think Shakur is going to be able to get right in front of him, and every time Jamel swings between Shakur's head movement and footwork, he'll get right outside of Jamel's punches, and I think he'll counter him all night. But that's just me guesstimating. Shakur is damn confident. I believe in him. Yeah, but he is very confident against a damn sharp fighter. And let's keep in mind, Jamel been in there with Bud and them too. And poor Bud, man. Bud got to choose between his two little brothers, man. These are Bud homies, right? He got to be neutral right now, man. I know he got to be looking at this situation like, damn, I can't even, what I'm going to do? He going to have to literally go to both dressing rooms before the fight. He's always at ringside for Shakur fight. He's always there for Herring. You know what I'm saying? He going to have to smooth it over when it's over. Like, make sure ain't no personal bad blood and all that. You got to be the big brother in all this, Bud. These your two little youngins. They coming from your neck of the woods. You know what I'm saying? Sharp. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Yo Thomas says, yo, man, you know how boxing is for an older fighter. One fight you look great, the next fight you show up as an old man. That's what happened to Manny. It's over. Yeah, Father Time. I think Father Time is like 1,075,000 and oh. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I take that back. 1 billion. 1 trillion and oh. He's a trillion and oh. Father Time is a trillion and oh. He never loses. Everybody gets old overnight. You know what I'm saying? Everyone gets old overnight. Peter says, should've, could've, would've. They have a million excuses. They did. Ukeem says, yo, man, when has Porter headlined his own show? Good question. I guess when he did the key, well, he headlined in the key fight. They headlined in the Earl fight. I mean, he shared it, but he still was in the main event. So he's headlined, because of those fights. But as far as Porter on his own, like Porter versus Sebastian Formella, was that a headline? I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. Hold on, man. I see we still kind of buffering. Let me get this out the way. You know what I'm saying? Coach Kennedy says, man, I just feel like everything happens for a reason. Maybe it was Earl. We don't know what would had happened to Pac. Pac should retire. I agree. I mean, they talk, but I do wonder, though. I mean, what's up with the therapist going up in his locker room 30 minutes prior to the fight? That's interesting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, interesting. And like Justin Fortune probably didn't do nothing no different than he normally does. You know what I mean? It's just that the blame game is being played. And same with Freddie Roach and Boo Boy. They probably did the same things that they always do. It's just that the blame got to fall somewhere. You know what I'm saying? The blame got to fall somewhere. There go my main man, 100 grand, Stormy B, man. Hey, Stormy, caught the show earlier, brother. Salute to you, man. Great show earlier, man. I was in the chat, man. I tried to get through, man, but you had it rocking and rolling, bro. Salute to my brother Stormy B, man, and that excellent show he did today, man. Keep up the great work, brother. We support you 100% over here, man. You are fam, and I appreciate you. You already know. You know what I'm saying? You already know. We talking boxing, says L-File player. Absolutely. 150%. 100. You know what I mean? But back to this, man. I'm going to just tell y'all, man, this fight right here, I'm just wondering. The kid can be a little overconfident. Overconfidence can be a downfall. Can be a problem. I believe in his confidence, and he should be confident. 150%. But he like, look, I'm going to do what I want with him. He easy work. It's almost like he talking like this is a guaranteed thing. I like Herring, but Herring about to get that belt up, and I'm gone over to Oscar Valdez, which leads to a